So it's been a while since I bought a stabilizer. I decided on the vguard Voltino. Let's run through it and see if it really makes sense for getting one of these newer stabilizers these days. So guys, welcome back. Another unboxing video for the vguard Voltino Grand Plus this time. So this stabilizer is made by vguard. Yes, the traditional age-old stabilizer company is making some newer designs on the stabilizers. And I got this one specifically because it's got a 4 amp capacity, so it can support some bigger devices. 2-year warranty and has a wide variety of protections in it. And it's also got a nice display, which we'll come to a little later. So this is the packaging, pretty simple. It was already having that dent in that. Hope the stabilizer is not damaged. And this has got spike protection, voltage cutoff, 3-digit display, thermal protection, and of course it's a single phase stabilizer, specially built for your home theater and your televisions. So they say it's for a TV which is up to 80 inches. Basically all you need to think about is amps. If you have anything less than 4 amps, this stabilizer should work fine, which means we're talking about 4 amps, which is 4 into say 220 volts. So anything below 800 watts, well, you can comfortably use it. Doesn't matter even if the TV is 100 inches. Right, so this is how the stabilizer looks. It comes in this nice packaging. It has this nice instruction manual inside. Not a lot of details given. I'll tell you why a little later. And it does mention all 3 models here. So they have a Digi, they have a Max and the Grand. So this one's the Grand model. It has just one single display. There is another model which has 2 displays, which shows you input as well as the output voltage. I got this one specifically with one display because it can also show the input as well as the output voltage. There is a template for you to easily wall mount this, and specific model of the stabilizer is meant to be wall mounted. So getting this out of the box, you can see that the wire is actually packed separately, and it has this plastic covering. So let's get this off quickly. So there is wall mounting screws provided, just 2 of them. And here's the matte black finish. I think this design evolution is looking so much better than the past. I mean, they've actually come a long way. The plastic quality is much better. I have an old Crystal Plus stabilizer which is really flimsy, but this one looks solid. One area which I feel vguard hasn't made an improvement is the wire quality and the length. It's just hardly about a meter. So if you have a plug point which is a little further away, you're going to have trouble. So here are some more detailed specifications at the back of it. 4 amps. This is the Grand Digi. And this is the curvy finish it's got. And at the side you have 2 outputs. Both have a 3-pin outlet and they face opposite directions. vguard has a lot of flack for this because a lot of customers have complained that the plugs have difficulty sitting next to each other, and I really feel they could have done a better design. There's also extra fuse provided at the side, and the main fuse options at the back. No resettable fuse, again, old design thinking. So let's quickly plug this on. Right now it's running on AC mains. So that's the display. It's got a nice blue glow to it. It's actually white, but it's got a blue tinge on it. And the input voltage is actually 244. When you start this, it actually says U03. I cannot figure out what that is because there's nowhere mentioned on the manual about what U03 is. So if you know what that is, please leave a comment below. The input voltage is actually displayed just after the output voltage. So IP means input voltage, which is 244, and the output voltage is displayed just after that, which is 225. So it does bring the voltage to a good level of working. For example, if you have a 250 volt supply, it will bring it to about 225 to 230. That's how it works. So this is the Crystal Plus stabilizer I was talking about. So this is about 5 to 6 years old, and this is also one of the top models during that time. So I just want to see what the output voltage is actually. So this one's showing about 217, 218, sort of around that mark. So let's see what the Crystal Plus is actually doing. That's also plugged into the same output mains, AC mains. Let's have a look. Having difficulty with the small multimeter. So yeah, here again, it's showing the same voltage, so it's about 218. It looks like the circuitry is pretty much the same in both these models, just that they might have probably upgraded a few other circuits inside to give added protection. I'm not sure. Let's check this again. Yeah, 217.6 or 7, around that mark. So voltage wise, both are very similar. So what I've done now is plugged it to my vguard Crystal Plus, and you notice that the output voltage is actually the same. If it's constantly supplying about 220 volts input, then the voltage output doesn't change. Basically, what we're going to say is if the voltage is fluctuating between say 210 to about 230 volts, the output voltage will not change. But anything more than that, it actually steps it down and keeps it reasonably around the range of about 225. So what I'm doing next is plugging both these stabilizers to a UPS output. So I've switched off the power lines and it's right now running on a UPS line, and the supply obviously drops way below the AC mains. So right now you can see the input voltage is 210. And the output is also 210. When I measure it on the Crystal Plus, it's 208.3. Let's see what this one gives, 208.3. And it's the same voltage, it's 208.3. So it's exactly the same as the Crystal Plus. So it looks like they're using the same circuitry. So should you upgrade your stabilizer if you have a Crystal Plus or something similar? Well, it's like saying the doctor's giving you medicines and saying that, you know, if you want to take them, it's up to you. And honestly speaking, if you really want good protection, you will always go for the best stabilizer in the market. Unfortunately, there are not many good brands out there. vguard is one of the well-known brands, so that's the reason I picked this up. And design-wise, it's really nice. It's practical. It's got this nice slim finish to it. I've also done a video where I show you how to wall mount it. You can see how much space it takes when you keep it against the wall. It's not much, maybe about 2.5 inches outward, and it should look good complementing your smart TV. So the template makes it very easy for you to mount this. You just need 2 of these screws in the wall. And once you wall mount it, it's pretty sturdy. I initially thought the wires a hassle, but after I plugged in some of the cables, it wasn't really a problem. And I like this display because it shows you both the input as well as the output voltage in one go. And if you're wondering how expensive this is going to set you back by 4,000 rupees. So it's expensive. So that's my review of the vguard Grand Digi stabilizer. I'll leave links in the description below in case you want to buy one of these. Do hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like this video. Share it with your friends. See you on the next one. Bye.